It's not unusual, of course, for neighbors to become friends. It is unusual, though, when those friends also find out they're long-lost siblings. This is the story of a sister, a brother, and a mother reunited with the son that she gave birth to 32 years ago.
I only got to hold him for a split second.
Back in 1977, then 16-year-old Joellen Cottrell gave up her baby boy for adoption at Barksdale Air Force Base in Louisiana. She eventually moved to Missouri and had 3 daughters.
My girls always knew they had a brother.
But no one could have ever imagined how close he was. Sister Candace lived right next door.
We were sitting one day talking, and then they said, you know, I had a brother that was adopted. I'm like, well, I'm adopted. My mom was 16 with red hair when she had it, and I'm like, well, my mom was 16 when she gave me up for adoption.
Jamie Wheat and Candace knew in their hearts they were brother and sister, but they wanted confirmation. DNA testing proved it. They were family.
Like, I feel like a weight has been lifted off of me.
Joining us now, Jamie Wheat, Candace Eloff, and their mother, Joellen Cottrell. Good morning.
Good morning.
You know this kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. No. And you, Joellen, were shaking your head the entire time we were running that piece. It seems like you're still in shock.
Yes, I am. I really am. It's just hard to believe. I've been looking for him for 32 years, and it's just hard to believe.
In your heart of hearts, did you always believe that you would find your son, or had you kind of resigned yourself to living without him forever?
No, I knew I would find him because I prayed about it. And I knew before I died I would find him.
But no one could have ever imagined how. Talk to me, Candace, about that conversation, that light bulb moment when you guys realized, wait a minute, we could be brother and sister.
Well, we had been friends for about 8 months, and every day, every weekend with the kids, they wasn't calling him Uncle Jamie until we thought maybe he could be my brother. My friend Shelly actually said, Jamie's probably Candy's brother. And I was like, no way. But then he called over to his father, his adoptive parents,
father,
right, and asked them about his mother, his birth mother, and they said she had red hair and freckles. And that's when a light bulb went off, like, wow, hang on a second, where were you born? I never thought in a million years, that Jamie would be my brother.
And Jamie, when you got back the DNA results and you saw that 99.9995,
right.
it was true.
Well, first I looked at that 9995 first. Then I had to look over here and see what that 9995 did say, good or bad. I didn't know. So
That's as close as it gets.
Yeah,
tell me your reaction.
You're like, what? Wow, what is this? Because, all your life for 32 years, you don't really think that that's going to happen. And it happened. It's pretty
Did you
rare.
always wonder why your mom gave you up?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess anybody would kind of wanted to know. You're like, well, if something happened, like maybe good or bad, I didn't know. So I always wondered.
And you asked her when you finally met her?
No, she told me. I didn't have to ask her. She told me, and I understood.
And the reason was your mom didn't want you to have the baby, right? You didn't
I was too young.
You didn't really want to give him up.
Right.
So I can imagine a mother who had longed for her son, a son who had longed to meet his biological mother. What was that reunion like, Jamie?
Well, first I was coming across the street. I knew she was coming in. I didn't know what time she was coming in, and I saw her car pull up, and I, your mom's here. And I was like in the middle of the road, and I was like, whoa, and I almost turned her back around because I started shaking.
You were scared?
Yeah, I was scared for a second, but then I saw her, and then I went up and gave her a hug and a kiss, and it was good from there.
And for you, what are you feeling right now?
It's just overwhelming. 32 years, it's been a long time, and I finally know I'm blessed. He was blessed with good parents.
You get the feeling that this was meant to happen.
Oh yes.
And what's next? Are you going to move closer to him? Because I know you live in different states.
Yes, there's 2 other sisters, and there's one sister that hasn't got to see him, so I'm going to go get her and bring her to Louisiana to meet him.
And complete the family reunion.
There's a lot. He's got a lot of nephews and one niece.
What family did you inherit? How big a family?
10 nieces. I got 9 nephews and 1 niece. And how many, Anthony?
Do you know the names?
Oh, give them time. Give them
Come on,
time.
what is that?
I wish you guys all the best. It is an unbelievable story. Thank you for sharing it with us.